EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New England Patriots. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he is met in his track. Behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Here you go. Crazy, 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 crazy.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's got this down to the 35. McGough and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
From the shotgun, May with it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this: I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another first and 10.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw, it's May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did. No score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Williams, the man in motion left. Here's May. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and have the ability to run it in, throw play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Crazy.
Looking to throw. May. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May, 14 yards. And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Lions nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Play action. It's gone. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath says do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
DC. Ric Flair.
Back to throw. Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Detroit. 59 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. A toss out right to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Lions 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And they go play action with May. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They go play action now. May sliding out of the pocket. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Andres Borregales to kick
A
off.
one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, what a move. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Got that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
This now a 3rd and 4. Now Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. Room past the 35. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Gone. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Second down.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
To the air, May. Flushed out right. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
Crazy.
Throwing here is May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That third down conversion good for 23. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll throw with May. And Diggs has it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Got to kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now May on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
But when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right, why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there.
He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw here. Rolling to his right.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's May. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They're going to look to throw. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Drake May with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Lions 14.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Goff now to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down.
Now it's gone. Steps away to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's second down. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. First and 10 here. Across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on fourth down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the fourth quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down. And after that, the air just went right out of the balloon. And you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's first and 10. Here's Goff. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. St. Brown on the catch. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing again is Goff. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. Third and 10. Back to throw. Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Desperation time for Goff on fourth. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Detroit Lions. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And off we go from Ford Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Shell. We go tonight.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. DJ Reed brings him down.
Brings up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
First down, Detroit.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Here's 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
We go tonight. 120.
They'll go play action with Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and 10.
Like 20.
From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Detroit.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup.
A second down throw for Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go. 5. 180.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal?
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up first and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal.
Now you 20.
Here's Gibbs.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. His offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Now here's second and goal.
Here we go. Tonight. 20.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they come up now second and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
7-yard line.
Hey, kill kip. Wait, 20. DC, DC. Shell, shell, shell. Turbo,
Goff going to open up for the throw. And that one incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target.
Incomplete.
It's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
shot. 180.
Laporta in motion. On second down, Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Aleem McNeil gets us for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down?
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
That's that shit. Use the restroom right quick, guys. I'll be right back on and get back on in another game in about 2 minutes.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Houston Texans and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
All right. 118. That's right.
They go play action with Stroud. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. Taken in by Kirk, right side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, Mixon gets it. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Craig Reynolds to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
play action here with Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Goff on 1st and 10. That's complete to Sam Laporta. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Just another Detroit Lions First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Gonna throw again. Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Again, Goff. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. But he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First down play, nets and 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an...
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. Goff to the air now. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
He was defended by
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
180.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. He's on target to Williams. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go. 120. Hey, let's go. 12.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Into space right side. And he's finally brought down at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
White 20.
Gibbs now from the gun. And so much for finishing things on the ground, though. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions. Lined up with a 2nd and 8.
We go to that. White 20.
Looking to throw. Gone. This one's caught. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
On 3rd and goal. Gone. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get a late score and tie it before the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Damian Pierce now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Over. 18. What's up?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Meek Robertson takes it away. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Value 3. Value 3.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
To the ground and incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Louis, 180. 2 for 1.
Out of the shotgun, gone. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
180.
They'll go for it. Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And he fought for all he could, but it looks like he's being marked out just shy of that marker, partner. They're going to say he didn't get there. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. 18. Okay.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Super 1. Cut. 20. Cut.
They go play action with Goff. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Cut. 20.
From the 28. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180.
From the gun, Goff. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And they can't push the lead beyond the field goal.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
18.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. A 6-yard pickup.
Throwing here just before halftime. On the move, headed right. The right side hauled in by Collins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Reynolds with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Rick, 180.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, this will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Play made by E.J. Speed. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second down.
From the 24. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone. Here's Gall. Spring here for Gibbs. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Black 20. What's that?
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Saw the lane, hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. One of that.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
On play action, Rogers. He's going to run it. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards for getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
3rd and 6. From the gun, Rogers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston to punt for Pittsburgh. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the 48-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Open space to the 35. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have a 1st and goal inside the 5. A long one from Gibbs. A pickup of 44 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground is Warren to start the drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Amik Robertson there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rogers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rogers. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a handoff to Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
And goal to go.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. The shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback. And nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete. You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing or the spacing, it's just not matching up. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Reynolds now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Up the sideline to the 40. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. From the gun, it's gone. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the Steelers' 49-yard line.
A second down throw for God. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
180.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. The pressure's too much, and he goes down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Got Woods. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
20, 2 for 1.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And that one just too long to get going. It'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. 2nd and 11. Rodgers to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Hey, middle. Hey, report. Sit up.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the 24.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Second down, Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Jacksonville.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Right back to him. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Now Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page. And when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
No gain on the play.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
23. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On first and 10, Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 20.
In motion goes Likely. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 7. Play action now. Jackson pushed out to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
His 48-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Trayvon Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack. Third and long.
And it's third down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Brett. Hey, tomato. Go, let's go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. LaJohntay Wester deep for Baltimore. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At the 32-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion comes Andrews. Working his way out left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single first down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the second half? On the return, it's Mitchell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Ravens first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Hopkins sent in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens are out to a 10-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on first down. From the 24 now, here's second down and 2.
Brings up second down.
Lawrence now. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Move goes James. That's good.
Lawrence. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Hey, go, let's go. Here we go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Red. 13 loop. Hey, Ginger.
To throw is Lawrence. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
We'll go again here with Henry. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
DC, ready? DC. Ready. Ready.
Jackson now. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. And I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
17. Jaguars nothing. Tyler Luke to kick
Both
off
teams
for
ready to go
Baltimore.
once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Hey, easy. Hey, kill. Hey, Soko, so hot.
First down throw for Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 33, here's second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11, Agate.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 12-yard line.
It's not often.
You're looking live at the Link. Welcome, football fans, to Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
All right, here we go. Second down. Off to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Goff on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
The defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He sends this one to the end zone, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raymond on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now gone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's stopped out of the 16 after a small gain. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Shotgun snap here to go. Has him on the quick hitter. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
180. 11.
From the gun, Gong. Oh no, they get him yet again. Sidney Brown makes the play. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, you probably stop throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You said it out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts looking to throw. Saquon Barkley. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Good for an Eagles.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles. With it, 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He lays out for it and makes the catch. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
That's good for an Eagles.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Eagles are racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Greg Reynolds to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits him on the in route. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only took him 1 play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line.
2 for 1.
1st down throw from Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Goff. Dumps it off to his running back. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Go, come on! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They're going to throw again. Gone. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. It's gone. Big strike here to Williams. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Again, Goff. Chased out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell.